Ooh, kitty. Ooh, big kitty.
Now back with the pet project, the real-life Catwoman, Tammy Trujillo.
I can successfully say that I have never, nor will I ever be, a real-life Catwoman. I am not Tammy Trujillo. I'm Alan Bailey, sitting in for Tammy, who's out sick with the flu today, but she's resting, and she will be back next week right here on the Pet Project. On the phone with us right now from the Wildlife Way Station, we have Martine Collette. And Martine, how are you?
Well, thank you for asking. This is Christmas Eve, and of course, it always makes me happy to celebrate Christmas, so I'm well.
That's good.
And, of course, the way station, well, that's what we're here to talk about, I assume.
Absolutely. And give us an update. We've been talking for the past couple weeks about the situation, but what's changed in the last week or so here?
Well, we have received donations from the people who want to support animals, who believe in the Christmas spirit of giving, and we have been fortunate enough to receive gifts of money as well as other things as well. Are we out of the woods? No, we're not. We still have not got the long-term solution down.
Mm-hmm.
My concern is, when the Christmas season is over, what is going to happen then? So although we are grateful and we thank everybody who's helped us, the crisis is not over.
Yeah, it's one of those ongoing battles. And really, what in terms of money are you looking at? What do you need as a grand total to kind of get you over this hump?
Well, our monthly expenses run in the vicinity of about $130,000 to $145,000 a month, depending what goes wrong. If a freezer goes out, that's $15,000, $20,000 for a brand new freezer.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to cover our monthly expenses. And then we are looking for a $250,000 gift to be able to put us into compliance with LA County to get our conditional use permit application into LA County, processed through LA County, and hopefully allow us to reopen.
And some of the things that need done to the way station it's things like expanding roads and such. Am I right?
Yes, we need to expand roads. And for example, we know that we're going to need to put in a sewage reclamation plant.
Mm-hmm.
And I certainly understand why we need it. It's just an expensive proposition. And we also need to ensure that our entire electrical system is up to the 2011 standards. The fire department, wants us to ensure good fire safety, and therefore they would like us to take our PVC piping and reinstall galvanized piping. A 6-inch galvanized pipe could be exceedingly expensive.
Absolutely.
So there is a variety of different pieces to this particular puzzle. All of them necessary, and all of them must be done before LA County can consider allowing us to have a conditional use permit process.
And my understanding was that you were still looking for a few individuals to offer their services. I believe you were looking for an electrician and a contractor?
Yes, we received 2 offers from electrical contractors, and this being a holiday season, they're not quite available yet, but first thing Monday morning, we'll be calling them again.
Mm-hmm.
And no, we have not received a contractor yet.
Okay.
And of course, thank goodness the electrical contractors offered us their service, and hope we can spread it out so that we don't abuse anybody's generosity. But we do need a general contractor, and we do need an architect, and we will need an engineer. Just to mention a couple of things we're going to need.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? When you look at the overall cost of the way station, it's a number of things that you're paying for. It's not just keeping the lights on, but you have over 400 animals, if I'm not mistaken, that you have to feed every month. Am I right?
Well, we've got to feed them on a daily basis. We've got about 420 animals here right now. And we've got to have the staff that's going to feed those animals. We've got to have heat for them because it's very cold. A lot of our animals are tropical.
Mm-hmm.
So, propane gas is a major expense. So it's not just one thing, as you said.
Yeah.
It is a number of things that have to be funded each and every month.
Absolutely.
And food, of course, is horrifically expensive.
Yeah. I remember we were out here in the valley late one night. I believe it was 2 nights ago. It was down to 39 degrees. Has it been getting really cold up there for you guys, or is it kind of staying not too bad for this winter?
Well, we've dropped down into the low 30s, and I'm not sure, but we could have dropped down into the 20s down by the river bottom, where the cold normally settles.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been fairly cold. It's unseasonably cold for us.
It's feeling like that here in SoCal. It's one of those winters, is what it feels like.
Yeah, we've never had this kind of weather this early in the season. Normally, you will get sometime in latter part of January, February, you'll get that kind of weather, but not often.
Yeah. And how are the animals? Are you keeping them all warm, or are you still fighting the elements here?
No, we're keeping the animals warm. We're keeping the animals fed. They are treated. Our veterinary staff is ever vigilant to make sure that all animals receive all the things that they need. Older animals, they need to get things that are going to deal with their arthritis, because animals in captivity live much longer than animals in the wild.
Sure. Yeah.
And so animals in the wild may not get arthritis as a common thing, but animals in captivity certainly do.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, some of the animals will live twice as long in captivity as they would in the wild.
Yeah. And for somebody who's never been to the way station, just kind of give them an idea of what kind of animals that you have up there.
We have lions, of course, tigers and bears, and please, let's not say oh my, but we have wolves and bobcats and raccoons and birds of prey and eagles and crocodiles, alligators, big reptiles, coyotes, foxes. And it's a huge, and a big colony of chimpanzees, and of course a lot of small monkeys as well.
Absolutely. And Martine, go ahead and stay with us. We have to take a break, but when we come back on the Pet Project, we're going to tell you how you can help the way station survive through this holiday season. Go ahead and stay with us. This is the Pet Project on CRN Digital Talk Radio.